What's up, guys, and welcome to Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with Patrick Moore and the thought that he might consider downsizing and switch from open bodybuilding to classic physique. I think King Kamali was the first guy who suggested this idea. But Patrick trashed King back then, saying that it's really stupid idea to lose that amount of muscle just to make weight in classic.
Put on the classic trunks and go and give Bumstead a run for his money. You are not men's open.
So my advice to you, King Kamali, whatever, is check your facts, man, before you go spewing nonsense on the internet.
From a health perspective, yeah, that's a good move because Patrick doesn't have to stay heavy in the off-season. He doesn't have to consume so much food to chase that size because, let's be honest, Patrick is still struggling in open class just because he doesn't have enough size overall. And it's been 2 years since he made his Olympia debut. And instead of placing higher in 2021, he placed 14th, compared to 10th in 2019 at his Olympia debut. Now, strictly speaking, how would he do in classic physique? In my opinion, not very well. Regan Grimes is a perfect example of a guy who lost all that size just to make weight. And he himself admitted that the whole process of making weight was torturous. Regan placed 8th at the Olympia 2018, the only Olympia in which he competed in classic, and learned the lesson that open bodybuilding is where his body belongs. Now look how great he is doing in open. Rafael Brandao is another guy with classic lines and great proportions, who struggled in open. But now that he has put on some good size, he is going to the Olympia. The problem with Patrick is his age. He is in his late 30s now. So once he decides to downsize and doesn't do well in classic, it will be too late for him to grow back into the open class again just because of his age. Now, Iain made a very good point on who is the best bodybuilder IG page, that the reigning classic physique champ Chris Bumstead's structure is so good that he can stand next to anyone and doesn't look small. And we did saw that when Chris and Big Ramy posed after their Olympia victories in 2020 and when Iain and Chris did a photo shoot. That was in response to Patrick's anger on Fernando's IG page that he is bigger than Chris and he is a lot heavier. So there is no comparison. Where do you guys want to see Patrick compete? Whatever decision he makes, we as fans will respect that. But if Patrick gives this impression that he's gonna blow Chris Bumstead out of the water if they both compete in the same division, then obviously he will get some reaction as well. Looking at Rafael Brandao's latest physique and how he has been handling his post-contest rebound is just amazing. He is currently weighing almost 270 with a great condition. So 3 weeks post-show, he added only 15 pounds, which means he competes over 250 on stage. Another 9 weeks to add more mass on that frame before Rafael starts dieting again for Arnold Classic Brazil. And I think he has got to be the favorite to win that title. Beating Samson at Romania Pro only just a week after Samson beat Nathan Yesha says a lot about his physique and how high he can place at the Olympia. Ending the video with Ramon, the Brazilian sensation who made such an impressive transformation from his first Olympia appearance, where he cracked top 5, to Expo Super Show, where he earned his spot for next year's Olympia as well. Now, lighting wasn't as good at the Olympia as it was at Expo Super Show, but we can't help but notice the amount of detail he brought here. He has a huge frame, great arms, and he is tall like Cbum. Not implying that he's gonna challenge Cbum next year, because he has to beat 3 guys before he gets to Chris Bumstead. But all that being said, he has all the tools to be a top 3 Olympian. I think Ramon should consider doing Arnold Classic next year because it's scheduled in March. So that will still give him another 9 months before he gets to the Olympia stage. Establish himself as the front runner at the Arnold and carry that momentum to the Olympia. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thank you.